Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Forest Park football will try to keep it going when the Rangers head to Paoli for their second round playoff game on Friday night. Last week, the Rangers opened tournament play with a 57-7 pounding of Mitchell. Ranger coach Terry Riggs on that game and the matchup with Paoli up at Cook Field.
Kind of got off to a slow start there. They had an onside kick. We knew it was coming. Kind of slow reactive. And then we fumbled the ball on our first offensive possession, so we kind of lose two possessions there to start the game, and it could have went south really fast, but I think our guys responded really well. They know what kind of football team we are, what kind of football team we can be when we're not focused on what has already happened, and really that's the course for the season too, especially going into the second round of playoffs. We, not really focused on what happened last Friday and not worried about what has happened the last play or anything like that. We're focused on this Friday. And we're focused on the next play, and I thought the guys did awesome last week of that.
What can you take out of scrimmage in Paoli early in the season, if anything?
One, schematically, you already knew kind of what they were going to do going into the scrimmage. You don't really prepare for it or anything like that going into the, week zero, or, it doesn't matter who you face. You kind of tell the guys, hey, this is what they run, this is what we're going to do, we're going to run our stuff. Takeaways from there, we found some success on our offense and defense and playing some of our base stuff and running our, very simple plays offensively. And then from their perspective, we found out, they got a couple playmakers, so we're anticipating them to touch the ball a certain amount of times this Friday.
How have they been playing?
Paoli's played pretty well. They're 9-1. Anytime you can get 9 wins in a season, it's a tremendous feat. But same thing going into last week. We not really emphasizing records or anything like that. We know what we're capable of, and when we're clicking on all cylinders, we know we're pretty fiery.
What are going to be the keys for the Rangers?
We're going to have to come out hot. If we get this slow start like we did last Friday, it's not going to fly. And the further we go, the more important it is going to be to play hot in that first quarter and, hit them in the mouth, per se, as opposed to waiting for us to get hit in the mouth and then get going.
Coming up tomorrow, we'll visit with Jasper head coach Tony Lewis as the Wildcats get ready to battle Memorial in 3A. South Knox boys basketball coach David Burkett has had his coaching credentials revoked by the Indiana High School Athletic Association, and he has been suspended for 2 years for multiple violations. Burkett has filed an appeal for the suspension. He has coached the Spartans for 5 years, going 76-47. The Indiana Pacers tip off the 23-24 NBA regular season tonight. Indiana playing host to the Wizards at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Both teams found themselves outside the playoff picture after going 35-47 last season. The Colts had a pair of transactions yesterday. Indy signed defensive tackle Ross Blacklock to the practice squad and released safety Henry Black from the practice squad. Colts are currently third in the AFC South at 3-4 and will host the Saints in Week 8 on Sunday at Lucas Oil Stadium. Stay tuned. We'll have more WJTS 18 news right after this.